we brought Ben on here because, hey, this is right at home for him. Your quarterback after your first quarterback, Jordan Travis, unfortunately gets hurt, and we know what happened after that. Now we found out Tate Rodemaker transferring out of FSU. What are your thoughts about this? This is crazy to me.
Well, when I really stopped and, when I found out about it, and then I had to think to myself, it's really not all that shocking just because he's been there for 4 years now. And he has yet to really, he didn't beat out Travis. He didn't beat out the previous quarterbacks that were before him, So I'm not really shocked by this. People are saying, oh, it's a slap in the face. He was practicing with the team, and then all of a sudden you make this announcement before he stepped on the plane to go to the Orange Bowl in Miami. Well, it's his decision, and he probably wasn't coming back anyway. It was looking more like, either a DJ Ungole or a Cam Ward maybe closing in on, Norvell's radar, that maybe they had one of those two or somebody else in mind that's going to be coming in next year. So that would leave pretty much Rodemaker out and being the backup. And hell, maybe he'd be backing up Brock Glenn, So really, it's not really shocking, but at the same time, kind of disappointing. We're not going to get to see him play in the Orange Bowl. He's hurt anyway, but it would have been nice to see him. Now, as far as where he's going to go, it remains to be seen because he has 1 year. He's a graduate transfer. He did graduate, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
This is crazy. I mean, I get your point and him knowing that other people are coming, but think about this. This guy was going to be the heir apparent to Jordan Travis, and now because of the transfer portal, you got, guys moving in and out. Now he's got to figure out a way. We know about what happened to Kyle McCord at Ohio State where they couldn't commit to him. What is this doing for the quarterback class, Will? Is anybody's job safe?
No. I mean, it really is, these kids are really looking out for me, where my opportunities. And I think that's what you're seeing here. First and foremost, I think, like to Ben's point, it also shows, and I think it's slightly classy on FSU's part. They've got someone coming in here. He hasn't announced yet. It's probably one of the two names that he mentioned. And the fact that they haven't played their bowl game, but we haven't announced who the transfer portal quarterback is going to be. I kind of think that's a classy move. They're letting the season play out before they announce next year's quarterback. But he probably has been told, hey, we're bringing somebody in. And so this job is not going to be yours next year. However, I think it's an interesting and not a good decision on his part, because if you are going to transfer, you got to put some film out there, and some of his film, the last couple games, it's been said as to when he was like, all right, I understand why we got, left out of the playoffs was not the best. Although at the same time, maybe he's sitting here going, oh, I got to go up against a pissed off Georgia. And that's the tape I got to put out on there before I transfer. So maybe he made a business decision for himself and it's like, I'm not putting that out there. But it puts Florida State in quite the bind to try and figure out now, what their plans are going to be. And hopefully, I'm hoping this is just leaked to the press now, and the team has known about this and been working on a contingency plan. Because other than that, it's just not a good look.
And to that point, Alec, I mean, we don't really have much tape on this guy. We've seen him a couple times, but we know he has 1 year left, so he's going to go somewhere where he can start. But where is that? You know what I mean? I don't think he's going to be a hot commodity. Maybe he will. I don't know.
I mean, I can't think of with the whole as of today, I'm just now going through the quarterbacks that did the transfer portal and the ones that are still available, and it's you could probably go to a Washington State. I'm guessing. Right. It's
Old Dominion probably needs a quarterback.
Coastal Carolina needs a guy.
Right.
Experience, right?
Probably go to Hawaii. Oh, I can't really think there's so many uncertainties.
Yeah.
It's you gotta act fast, and even then, like where he's listed on on their radar, it's probably like 5th or like 6th on their list.
Yeah.
Before they even look at him.
I love that. I love what Misador said.
At least you get to see her, JV.
Always being nice.
Yeah, right.
It's also
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of cool.
Right.